Oh my goodness, I cannot stress enough how happy I am that I finally got to film. I feel like I've been away for years, even though I film every couple days. It's been like a week. It's just such a relief. I love filming and I'm back at it. I am focused, I am good. And today I did a tutorial on the Naked 2 palette. In all its glory. This palette is made of a metal cover. It's a much more girly look compared to the Naked one, which was like a brown with a gold. This is like, I don't even know what color this is, but it's a very girly color. That's all I know. Again, Urban Decay nailed it. This one I like equally as much as I like the first one. And I will say that this color right here, this gold shimmery color, is a repeat from the first one. But other than that, these are all new colors. This is not a new palette, of course, but yeah, no. This palette has 1, 2, 3, and 4 matte colors, and the rest are shimmery colors, which I do like. They don't come out like too shimmery, you know, and it looks like I mentioned that in my last video for the last tutorial for how many lasts? For the tutorial I did on the Naked 1 palette, that I love how shimmery they are. They're not like in your face shimmery, they're like subtle and feminine and cute. So I love that about this one too. Another difference with this palette is that the other one just, I think it's like a magnet closing system, and this one has like little, do you see these little feet, I like to call them, and they go in these little holes right here and click. So yeah, it's a very versatile palette. I created this look on it. It's very wearable, just basic smoky eye, and I hope you guys like what this looks like because that is what this video is about. So if you want to see how I got this look, keep on watching. So first thing I did was prime and conceal my eyelids with my IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye Concealer, just in order to even out the surface. Then I went ahead and grabbed my Naked 2 palette and picked this pale yellow, almost white matte shade named Foxy and applied it as my base color all over the lids using the flat side of the eyeshadow brush that comes with the palette. To get started on the crease, I went for this rose gold shimmery shade named Chopper. With my Beau Gachis eyeshadow brush, I lined my crease and the outer corner of my eye diagonally. This will later create that smoky cat eye effect that we're going for. Just using my Sephora blending brush, I blended that out in wind wiper and circular motions. Next up, taking this shimmery brown shade named Snakebite onto my Still Spa Essentials eyeshadow brush, I placed that on the outer V of my eye, slowly moving the focus of the eyeshadow application to the outermost part of the eyes. This is where we want the colors to be the darkest. Again, buffing that out with my Sephora blending brush. Lastly, for the eyelids, I used this dark shimmery brown shade called Busted and used my QC Makeup Academy brush to create a sharp point from my crease and corner of my eye. Of course, I blended that out too, but this time doing back and forth motions to maintain that pointed effect. I'm sorry, there was literally like 4 or 5 shades that just decided to pop out of the palette. Fortunately, no damage was done, but that was so uncalled for. Moving on, I decided to use this bright silver shimmer shade to brighten up the inner corners of my eyes with my QC Makeup Academy detail brush. Now, it's a personal preference if you want to smoke out your bottom waterline or not, but I went for it and basically took all the colors I applied on my eyelids using my Verimona smudge brush and layered them on top of each other. Each shade I added was shorter towards the outer corner of the eye, if that makes sense, just to give us a nice wide-eye look. So again, first Foxy, then Chopper, then Snakebite, and last but not least, Busted. Making sure not to tug at the sensitive skin under the eyes, I pressed my finger down to bring out my waterline and lined it with my Palladio black eyeliner pencil. Then using my Palladio black liquid eyeliner, I gave myself some wangs. You know the unfortunate drill from here. Curl my eyelashes with my Revlon eyelash curler. What is wrong with me? This is how much glue I just spilt on my freaking pants. When all goes wrong, just dance it off. I've learned to really just cope with this tragedy. I threw on some Ardell lashes. These are the Wispies. Joined my real and fake eyelashes together with my Diorshow mascara, which I also used on my bottom lashes. Don't forget to make the most attractive face ever. I know this is gonna look weird, but this happened last summer too, where my forehead gets tanned, but the rest of my face doesn't. Currently trying to figure out my foundation routine, but for now I'm using the same Clinique foundation and pressing it all over with my beauty blender. You can do the step before or after, whichever you prefer, but I concealed my under eyes using the same It Cosmetics by under eye, sides of the nose, chin, bridge of the nose, little frowns, and a tiny version of my fountain, and blended it all over with my beauty blender. Then using my Mercier translucent powder, I set my under eyes with a big flat top brush from Still Spa Essentials and waited for that to bake for about 10 minutes before wiping the excess off with my big fan brush from QC Makeup Academy. Any big fluffy brush you have will do. I've been doing less and less contouring because my face is already skinny enough as it is, so instead I've recently jumped onto the strobing bandwagon. To achieve this, I used my small fan brush from QC Makeup Academy and a little bit of highlight from my Smashbox Shape Matters palette and highlighted the tip of my nose, the top of my cheekbones, above the arch of my brows, and my cupid's bow. For blush, I used my QC Makeup Academy blush set and grabbed a peachy color with my blush brush from Still Spa Essentials. And to top things off, since I have dry lips and I like this pink shade, I slapped on some baby lips and called it a day. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this tutorial as much as I enjoyed filming it. If you liked it, you know what to do. Thumbs up for your girl. And if you want to see more from me, hit that subscribe button. I appreciate it so much. See you guys next time. I hope you guys like what this looks like, because that is what this video is about. Like, okay.